Always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot, woot. Hi, everyone. This is Julie from Patchworks, and I am so excited that you're joining us for another Must Sew TV tonight here at Patchworks. It is December 21st, 2023. We are the Thursday before Christmas. And so for those of you who celebrate, I hope that you are having a fabulous season, and we just have so much going on in our lives that sometimes we just need to take a break and a breath to be able to sit back and relax a little bit. So we have just a little bit to show you tonight, and I'm so happy that you're taking time to spend some time with us. So behind us, I just wanted to show you a couple of the beautiful quilts that we have available in our retired sample boutique that I thought I'd bring out to decorate with and share with you because, well, today is the winter solstice, so shortest day of the year. Looking forward to all those longer daytime hours because it's, a little dark too long here. But I was talking with Christy today, and she said, maybe you should decorate the back of your set with solstice themed colors. And then maybe if you had spotted one of these, you'd be inspired if you had wanted to take it home to cuddle up with. So I'm just going to quick share these with you, and then I'll share with you some of the new fantastic things to show. And I'm so happy to see people hopping on. I can see some of your comments, so hopefully I'm seeing all of them. If you have questions for me that I don't see, I will absolutely make sure that I go back through the comments and respond to you after the show. All right, so the first quilt I want to show you, this center one here. It is so soft and cozy. Ooh, it is the 12-pack quilt Dos Quadrados, and it is done in some brushed cottons, and it's really a fun, soft, yummy quilt, and the quilting design in here is just spectacular. So the quilt finishes 50 by 74, so it's kind of a really nice sized throw, or it would fit on the top of a twin. This finished sample is $225. I'll give you a link if you were interested, and we can wrap that up and send it on your way. The back side of this is super fun. It was from a fabric line called Dapper, and so there are these really cool shoes on the back of it, and they really remind me of Allen Edmonds shoes, and that's a Wisconsin company. And do you know that the Stolen Works now have a new shoe company? I just heard about it. It just launched. I don't have all the details, but it's super cool. All right, so let me quick get that link for you. And that one is called Blue Brushed Cotton Squares Quilt. Ooh, very fun description. Then, oh, and Laura says that she has those shoes. So I'm not sure if she has the Allen Edmonds shoes or if she has the shoe fabric. Either way, super fun, super cool. Next quilt I want to show you is a really fun throw, and this one really is the summer or the winter solstice. So it is made with one of those June Taylor Quilt As You Go battings. So it is one of those sew by numbers. Oh, we're gonna see Frank today. I'm so excited. So, and he matches the quilt. Oh, maybe he'll show you his shirt after. So this one here is really fun, and you can see these little bears rolling around here, and there's some really nice wooded forest and some nice scenes. This one here is 38 by 45, and it is just $100. And if you're on the same hamster wheel of hope that I am, you have time to quilt yourself one of these in time for Christmas. Now, you wouldn't be able to use the same fabric, but we do sell that pre-printed batting as well. So let me get that link for you for the Square in the Square quilt. And then We have, oh, and look at those, aren't they so cute? These little bears, just, crawling around. Do, 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 do. All right, so next up, since we have Frank here, we're going to have him show us one more quilt, and then we'll get on to show you some other fabrics that we have. All right, so this quilt here, this is a beautiful winter quilt, and so Christy and I were talking, and she's like, oh, doesn't that look like the Aurora Borealis? So someday I'm going to see the Northern Lights. I have yet to see them in their full glory, but this one is super pretty. It is a batik quilt that is a 63 by 64, and you can see how the colors are just gradating. So pretty. So that here, make our little caption go away. So that quilt, Frank, show the back for us. It is a quilt we can also just wrap up and send on the way to you. This is the link if you were interested in that. So those are and it is $245 for that beautiful quilt. Already quilted up, finished, ready to go to either enjoy or to gift. Those are the 3 quilts currently that we have that are finished, that are on the website. Over the next few weeks, you'll be seeing a few more of them that are going to be available in the finished quilt section of our website. But until then, you'd be able to stop in the store to be able to see the beautiful selection available. Or if you are interested in setting up a private FaceTime appointment, I'd be more than happy to walk through and show some quilts one-on-one to you, and we can have just Frank help us hold up some quilts so that we can do some personal shopping that way. All right, so what do we have going on in the store? Well, it's kind of that weird time of year. I think I was telling you about that last week when I was busy doing some crazy office work, that the fabric manufacturers are busy doing their inventories, so they're not shipping out a ton right now. They've actually stopped their shipping while they do all their counts, and then right after Christmas, when they're back from holiday break, they will go ahead and start shipping again. So we're waiting for things like Starry from Moda Fabric, from Ruby Star Society, and Woodlands and Wildflowers. That's going to be part of our Chatsworth block of the month. So we are anxiously awaiting for those and some other beautiful, beautiful fabrics that we have on order. But we have a couple things that I want to share with you. And then we also got in some long-awaited patterns and notions that we're waiting for as well. So Frank, let's take a peek overhead and look at this guy here. So I think I talked about this one. This one's not new. It's just super cool, and I don't know that you got to see it in its glory. We put together this really cool I Spy Stash Builder pack, which is 20 pieces, and it is 20 11 by 20 inch strips. So it is the equivalent, yardage equivalent of a layer cake, but we didn't want to waste the fabric to cut a layer cake for you. So what we did is that we just cut the 11 inches by half width of fabric so that you would be able to get 2 10-inch squares from each piece of fabric. Or you could use it for any other purpose if you had wanted to. So we just have these really nice rectangles for you, and you can cut them up however you'd like. But you have some chickens or roosters. It's called farm raised. We have some sailboats, some cows, some zebras, pumpkins and gourds, some beehives and bees, little builder set here. Here we have some, oh goodness, these kind of look like, would these be Australian animals? So I want to say that's a llama and a cheetah and a sloth and maybe a toucan and an anteater. We have some different modes of transportation here, some cool frogs, great rainbows, signs. Oh, Nice little planets and sun, some elephants, cupcakes, horses, bicycles, pigs, books, lions and tigers and baby lions. So we just wanted to put together some I Spy kind of stash builder kind of things for being able to put them together, and we wanted to make sure that they were all smallish scale. I know some of the pieces are a little bigger, but if you were making small things, you'd be able to get their similar scale to be able to do that. So this is our stash builder roll, which is regular price $44.99. We have that together $35.99. Next up, we have, this is really exciting. Okay, so how many of you, Frank, let's look ahead, have been waiting for the Jumbo Lazy Angle? This is from a collaboration of Julie Herman with Lazy Girl Designs. So Julie Herman from Jaybird acquired Lazy Girl, and the Lazy Angle ruler had been a smaller ruler, and you know, Julie's just brilliant. She is such an engineer when it comes to quilting and different tools. And so, you know how like she took her sidekick and then made a super sidekick? Well, she made a Jumbo Lazy Angle. And you might say, Julie, I have to me, Julie, not that Julie, I have the super sidekick. Why would I need the Lazy Angle? Well, they are different angles, okay? So if we look overhead, now we're going to just see how the angles are different, okay? So the super sidekick is a 60 and the lazy is not, okay? So two different angles, but they're the same height and they're used in similar ways. So Julie has great instructions for being able to share how to cut from strips, and it's just brilliant and exciting. We are so excited to be able to play along with some of her things. We have them on the front page of our website. She didn't invoice it yet, so we have it showing that we don't have any inventory and restocking soon, but you're able to order it and we actually have it in stock. We just don't want to screw up our inventory by saying the wrong thing. So we have this. It is $35.95 for this great ruler. She's going to be kicking off a tutorial for how to use these rulers, which are super cool. You'll be seeing great projects throughout. And we have just a couple patterns that are in stock now. And then we're also going to be featuring other patterns using this ruler. So we have the Rhapsody quilt, which was a Lazy Girl original. We have the Ditto version 2. Shiny, so you can't see it so much. So it looks like that. And with Julie Herman ruler or patterns as well, you do have that multi-sized, so you're able to make the baby, the lap, or the twin. And we will be doing some great things with some of these patterns as we move into the new year. And then we also have some littles, where this particular one is one of her littles. It's called Beach Ball, and it's Charm Pack Perfect, so it's made a little bit smaller. And these, we have a section on our website now called the Jaybird Lazy Girl section of the website. And let me get you that collection that you can shop all of those great things. And as I said, for any of these 4 items, it shows that we don't have them in stock yet, but we actually do. So you are able to order them and pick them up immediately. It did take us a little bit to get all this in stock, but I'm super excited that we have them now. Yay! And if you had asked to be on the list, we should have called you, but we have plenty, 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 so that if you were still wanting one, you can know that you can pick one up. We are open tomorrow, Friday, regular hours, 9:30 to 5:30, and we're open Saturday from 9 to 2. We're closing just a little bit early on Saturday the 23rd, so I can go down to Karasek Family Christmas in Racine. Yay! And then, of course, we're always closed on Sunday and Monday, and it happens to be Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then we'll talk about all the great things that we have going on for next week, which will be our year-end celebration. No, I'm not from the South. I'm just using celebration instead of celebration. So super exciting. All right. Now, this is really exciting. Okay, so I've been thinking about this and wanting to do this for some time, but we haven't done it until now. So we have Patchworks mugs. How cool is that? So I'll stop bouncing so that you can see it. And so it is a great green insulated mug here. It's a 20-ounce mug, and it has that really cool slider top so that if you tip over your drink, it will help it a little bit. I mean, it might not be, totally leak proof if you dump it over, but if you keep it closed, it will help it from spilling everywhere. And it's a really nice quality insulated mug. So really super exciting. I'm so happy that we have these. And this is the great brand of Polar Camel. So you don't microwave them. They are dishwasher safe. And we now have Patchworks swag mugs. These are available in store for $24.99. Let me get you that link. So that is super, super exciting. That is in our new stuff collection. That's on the front page of the website. And that's where we also have those super cool charms. And we also have the new Moda Teflon scissors that are super cool. Frank, can you grab a couple of those scissors for me so that I can share them? All right. He's bringing over some scissors so that we can look at them because I think they're really cool. I know I got to tell you about them last week, but I didn't get to show you them last week. So this is a new Moda exclusive. And I think my favorite one right here is this one right here. So Frank, we're going to look overhead. I'm making him run all over the place. So here, do you see here? This is a ruler. And the ruler is cool, but it also is actually functional. So let's say you need to cut in an inch or something to box a corner. Of course, you do want to mark things and be precise, but this is actual measured inch. So you can, as you're making a cut for something, you will know how much you're cutting in if you are making a dart or such. So that is really fun. Oh, and I see that Barb is asking, are they all green? So the initial batch of cups that we got this time are green. The reason why they are green, why I chose green for my first batch, is that green is the color of our logo. You'll be seeing some other exciting colors come out, and the engraved is this color here of that brushed metal, but the color, they're only available in green right now. And if there are other colors that you're interested in, we can just submit a vote to see, not a vote, give me your input, because I would have the opportunity to make them in different colors. All right. Then we have, for these scissors, coming back to the scissors, we have 3 of them that just have the little Moda branding on it, but they don't have the markings. So you have the tiny, that's a 4.5-inch blade, and this is travel ready size. So it's supposedly safe to go on a plane, which is nice. And it's a Teflon non-stick coating, which is also really cool. You have the embroidery scissors that are a little bit longer. It's a 5.5. And then you have the hobby scissors that is the really nice grip and being able to hold, have the larger hand hold there. So these are all adult scissors. Of course, you'd be able to share them with anyone, but I would consider these very good quality crafting and fabric scissors rather than some just kind of fun toys. And then we do have the large 9-inch dressmaker. So the difference between the 8 and the 9, you can see the blade is longer. So if you were looking for a true dressmaker shear, the 9-inch would be the size that you'd like. However, for small hands, small projects, or if you have a little bit of problem gripping or holding heavy things, the 8-inch is a nice lightweight option. But all of these scissors have a nice weight to them. They are not super heavy tools. All right, so I'm seeing voting for purple. Yes, purple's a really fun color. So, and I happen to know the guy who makes them, so I'll be able to see with him what our options are for variety packs as well in the future. All right. Next up, what do I have to share with you? Well, we have one new pattern in that is going to be for the fabric line XOXO, which is a Valentine's line, which will be coming in. So this is a really fun sampler panel type quilt, which is really cool. I can't wait to see what that's going to look like after everything comes in, and that's from April Rosenthal of Prairie Grass Designs. This particular quilt will finish 72 by 86. Currently, the Valentine's fabric that we have in is Lovey Dovey by, is that Patrick Lose, the Lovey Dovey? I think. It's in store, and we also have a little bit of the Kim Schaefer Love Me Do. But what I was thinking about, and I'm just walking over here, is that the Tula Besties really also has some great kind of Valentine-y look. So if you're wanting something kind of contemporary, Valentine-y, you know, being able to take just the hearts and the pink could be super fun to play into other more traditional Valentine-y things. So that could be super fun. Speaking of Tula, I have something super exciting that we've been working on for a little bit. I mentioned it in a broadcast a few weeks ago, but I didn't follow up with having a link for you on any of that. But we have put together these amazing, look at this, isn't this just a delicious box? It's a delicious box that you're saying, Julie, what's in it? I want to know. And we have created these super awesome mystery boxes. They have 40 fat quarters, and I'm just kind of showing you like this because they're different. So we have two different styles. We have one, I'm calling this one Tequila Sunrise because it is the orange, pink, yellow. And then we have the Blue Lagoon. I was looking up cocktails that had these colors, and so the Blue Lagoon is like a blue-green tropical cocktail, which I think is really fun. And so this is a lavender, purple, blue, green. So all prints, no solids in these, combination of out-of-print collections as well as Tula Pink basics. So really great fabrics. If you ordered both boxes, you would be getting 80 unique fat quarters. Each of these boxes will come with a unique Tula themed extra bonus thing, okay? So, which will be a really great extra thing. So it could be some thread, it could be some ribbon, it could be some webbing, something Tula related that you will love. And those are really exciting. So the regular price on these boxes is $149.99. And Frank doesn't know what the price is going to be, so he's going to like flip out when I tell you. The price on these boxes is only $99.99, which is super awesome. And we have very limited quantities available For our first batch, we have 12 of each available.
Are they all Tula?
They're all Tula. So in the future, we look to be doing some other mystery boxes like this. We just know, since we have kind of a Tula fan base, we were going to try this out to see if you guys like this. I think it could be kind of fun. And so let me get you the link for the collection. If you ordered 2 Tequila Sunrises, which you totally could, probably your fabric is going to be mostly the same, but there could be some differences. So if you and a friend got one, there could be some things that are different, because that's why it's a mystery box, right? But you won't have any repeats within the individual box. And if you get one of each color story, you will have 80 unique fabrics, which is super fun. So I hope you find that fun and interesting. We thought it was exciting, and I'm super excited about the box because it just fits in there so perfect, and I just think it looks super cool. All right, I'm a little obsessed about my box. All right, so now what else do I get to show you here? So I showed you the tumbler, I showed you the scissors, I talked about the mystery boxes, I told you about the new Jaybird things. A lot of you have been signing up or giving me your fabric selections for Chatsworth, which is going to be starting towards the end of January. So there's still a little bit of room, but those fabric selections are filling up quick. So make sure to get your order in sooner than later if you are interested in participating in this super fun block of the month that we're going to be doing in 2024, where there are 12 really fun, amazing, beautiful blocks. It is advanced beginner to intermediate, so nothing super scary, and learning some new stuff, trying some new things. But the great thing about this particular block of the month is that it's not so involved that you won't have time to do other quilting. Hopefully it will just help you stay on track to be inspired to do more sewing through 2024. So that is super fun and exciting. We have a lot of super fun and exciting things, right? Yeah, I keep on saying that tonight. All right, so next up, I need to tell you about what we're doing next week, right? So as I mentioned, we are open regular hours tomorrow, which is 9:30 to 5:30 on a Friday. On Saturday, 9 to 2, closing at 2. And then we'll be back on the 26th. So the 26th through the 30th, we are going to have our year-end celebration, where we have some really fun things. We're already setting out a whole bunch of bolt ends, skinny bolts. So we're not going to do a show for that. We're just going to have you have the opportunity to check them out in store or online. And there's going to be some other fun little promos that we're doing. We want you to come in and get your reward cards. We are transitioning systems January 1st, and so it's a perfect time for you to come in and grab a reward card and also help us so that it makes the transition easier for everything. So that will be next week. You'll be able to grab those, because we'll have somebody at the register being able to just give them out all next week. And some fun deals and sales. So lots of great stuff. I think that is what we have for you this week. So does anyone have any questions for me before we wrap things up? Frank, did I forget anything?
No, I don't think so.
Frank doesn't think I forgot anything. So we have a large selection of wonderful quilts still in our holiday boutique, retired sample area. Let us know if you aren't able to come in and you still wanted to look at the selection. Set up a virtual appointment with us and we'll be able to walk through and share some samples with you. We have the great mystery boxes, which are available on the front page of our website. Very limited quantities available. And we look forward to being able to make more mystery boxes for you in 2024 because, well, I just think that they're kind of fun and stash building, being able to do that. We're excited about the jumbo lazy angle and all of the patterns and things that are going along with it. We'll be doing some fun things, playing with Julie Herman and her quilt-alongs that she has planned for 2024. We're excited about a bunch of new fabric that's going to start rolling in January. So thank you so much for helping us make all sorts of room for all of those great things. And we have those great scissors and things, as well as our amazing new mug. So I'm super excited about this as well. Well, thank you very, very much for joining us. I'll make sure to look in the comments to answer any additional questions that you might have that you didn't have the opportunity to have me see to answer for you. Make sure to sign up for Chatsworth if you're looking for doing that, or give us a buzz or send me an email to get more information on that. I'm wishing you all a very, very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. I hope that we'll be able to see you soon. So until then, happy quilting.